Gotcha. I can't believe my kitty let himself get pounced by an ordinary human. What happened to that apex predator talk you were spouting the other day? You know, one might think that the skills you were bragging about are starting to diminish. Or that you're full of it. Sure you did. Uh-huh. Yeah, I believe you. You totally both heard me and smelled me coming up, so you let me climb on top of your back and lock you up in my death grip. Why can't you just admit that if we were in the wild, you'd be dead, bestie? No, no. I ain't fighting you on that one. No argument there. If we were in the wild, I'd have died of starvation a long time ago. Not many microwavable meals running free on the plains. Or microwaves, for that matter. Also, if we were in the wild, you wouldn't be dressed so nice. You are looking sharp. Why, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I wore this just for you. I know this is your favorite color, and I thought you'd like the lace over here. Then I chose correctly. Shall we? No, we're not meeting the others. I told them to go on without us today. I wanted you all to myself, and I wasn't that interested in the movie anyway. Why can't I? We spent last night with everybody, and 2 nights before that, and all day last Saturday. I haven't had you all to myself for a while. Of course that's important. You're my kitty, not theirs. I'm allowed some alone time with my best friend from time to time. I don't know. I thought we'd take a stroll along the waterfront. Maybe stop at any of the many vendors when we get hungry. Maybe play some skee ball. Maybe just look at the ocean. Maybe ride the Ferris wheel. Who knows? I know the smell of the ocean is a favorite of yours, as well as the smells from all the food vendors. Remember that time I blindfolded you so you could prove that you could walk to each vendor's stall strictly using smell? That was impressive. Okay. No going back to how I'd have no chance in the wild against you. No need to make that point again. This afternoon is for seeing what non-lethal mischief we can get into. Exactly. So, come on. Let's see where the day takes us. Here. Take my hand as we walk. I haven't had a chance to properly catch up in a while. This will make sure you can't get away from me. I don't know why you'd want to run from me, Mr. Apex Predator. You tell me. That's the spirit. Let's walk. I couldn't agree more. It is so peaceful. As more and more people get off of work, it'll get busier and busier, but right now it's nice and calm, and this breeze makes it perfect. I do think it's very beautiful once the sun goes down and all the lights come on too, but I don't know that we'll be out that long. Okay, if you want to stay out that late tonight, I'm game. I saw you on TV, you know. Oh, don't be so humble about it. You're amazing. The way you saved that screaming child on the 4th floor by leaping from balcony to balcony in full gear, that was incredible. Was she okay? Don't you dare tell me it was nothing. It wasn't nothing. It was everything. A life saved is everything. For at least one person, you've rescued her entire world. Her hero, huh? Sounds like you've got another girlfriend in the making. Who knows? Maybe she'll grow up to be a firefighter just like you. Did you guys figure out what started the fire? That figures. Why is it always the kitchen? And before you answer that, don't. It was a stupid question and just popped out there before I could stop it. It's like asking why things tend to get burned next to the fireplace. Well, at least they've got you watching over them when something like that happens. What a perfect job for you. You get to use your skills to their fullest potential. The guys love you, and that 24 hours on, 48 hours off shift is fantastic. I'm so envious. Yeah, right. Like tiny little me could have the slightest chance of passing the physical requirements necessary for that job. I think I'm better off sticking with my gardening business. Thank you very much. Oh, business is good, but not great. I can't complain. I mean, it pays the bills and I get to do what I love. Getting my hands dirty all day while watching things grow. Absolutely. Clarissa has been a godsend. I didn't open my own shop to spend all day filling out tax forms and completing all sorts of other mindless paperwork, but she loves it. And I am more than happy to let her do it. Hey, where do you think you're going? Give me your hand back. I know how it looks. So what if people think we're a couple? Let them think it. What's it going to hurt? Would it be such a bad thing if people got the idea that we were in a relationship? I mean, we are in a relationship. You're my kitty. Speaking of relationships, I'm sorry to hear about Christine. Breakups are tough. Hey, I was trying to be empathetic. Don't you go picking on me for my bad choices right now. I haven't been through as many of them as you have, but I've had my share. No, I'm not saying that Christine was a bad choice, but most of mine were. There's been nobody since Eli. I don't know. I've lost track. Maybe 7 months? Nearly 2 years? Are you monitoring me? I don't know. I guess my expectations are too high, or maybe I'm just sick of this Tinder culture. Substance over style is extremely difficult to find anymore. Everybody seems to only be looking for what they can get out of you today rather than what they can provide for you every day. I want Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I found the perfect guy. He just hasn't found me yet. What that's supposed to mean is irrelevant at the moment. How did the conversation get off of you and Christine? What happened there? I thought you two were cute together. I'm sorry. That's too bad. No, I get it. I do. She wasn't an evil, abusive witch like Alexandria was. She was just not right. When the magic isn't there, it isn't there. It's nobody's fault. You just wish each other well and move on. That's all you can do. As long as she didn't break your heart. If she didn't break your heart, I won't break any of her bones, and I'll even wish her well too. You better believe I'm still protective of my kitty. I have never apologized for that, and I never will. That's right. My kitty means my bestie. The only one person I care about more than any other, so I'm going to make sure you have a happy life to the best of my ability, just like I always have. Good. Good. I'm glad. It's good. It's all good. Good. No, I'm fine. Distant? Am I? Sorry, I don't mean to be. No, and yes. It's not a worry, more like a frozen desire. I don't know how else to explain it. I've got something that's been on my mind for a long time, but I've never had an opportunity to properly explore it, so it's just been sitting there, untouched. I'll probably tell you one day when the time is right. Why does it have to be now? Why can't we just enjoy each other's company and take in this breathtaking view? Yeah, it does. It's very pretty right now. I especially like to watch the seagulls glide in over the water and then study the sand for whatever they can find. There is a grace to their flight, but I think the way they walk on the shore is especially cute. This is one of my favorite spots on this stretch of the pier, maybe even the whole waterfront. I love how the breeze carries the scent of corn dogs to this spot. I love how the ocean waves at this time of day are gently cascading instead of relentlessly crashing. I love how the sun is still bright and warm instead of, I love you. I said you are the sun that lights my day and the stars that brighten my night. I said that you are my waking dream. Each moment with you is miraculous to me and makes me wonder how I was lucky enough to have been given the chance to experience it. I said that you're the sweetest, most genuinely beautiful soul I have ever met, and I want to be with you more than anything. I said that you are the standard by which I base my judgments on every other person in my life, including myself, and it makes me wonder why we can't all just be more like you. I said I love you. April 13th. 6 years ago, we were seniors. You'd had lots of friends that were girls, but you'd never had an actual girlfriend. You'd smile and laugh and have fun with all of them, but you were too shy and insecure to actually ask anybody out. A few had asked you, but you panicked and ran away each time. I wanted you to know how special you really were, and I wanted you to be happy, so I set you up with Cynthia McDougall. You two were both so smitten with each other and both so shy. It was so cute to watch. It was your third date. We were all at our house. You had invited her over for dinner. When it was done, you walked her outside to her car. You didn't know, but I was watching from my bedroom window. You thanked her for coming over, and then she kissed you. It was your first kiss, and you nearly melted into a puddle on the driveway. And all of my happiness for you faded. It felt like the blood had left my body. I wondered why I felt that way. I didn't want you hurt or sad. I only wanted the best for you, and you were obviously cherishing that moment. But I hated it, and I didn't know why. And then I realized it was because I wanted it to be me. I wanted to be your first kiss and every kiss of yours after that. I had genuinely wanted you to find true love, but as I watched that kiss, I suddenly realized that I wanted you to find it with me. I didn't want to mess up your happiness. You only had a short time together before she went off to college. You were trying to find out what it took to be a fireman and wondering how you could make a long-distance relationship work. It wasn't long before you two decided that it had been a nice little fling, but you were both okay letting it go. I remember you came into my room and asked me for my help with finding another girlfriend. You were too shy to do it yourself, and I wanted so much to tell you right then and there that it should be me, that you'd found your perfect soulmate, but I just couldn't gather the courage or the strength to do it. I don't know. We were both still living at home, so it felt kind of weird. You had just broken up, so it might have been perceived as snagging you on the rebound or something like that. And what if you had said no? What if my confessing to you made it so we never wanted to be around each other anymore? I couldn't have handled that. Wait, what? Say that again? You've got to be kidding me. You're really telling me right now that you came to me because you were hoping I'd tell you that your perfect girlfriend was me? Oh my God. All this time we could have... Ugh. If only I had been brave enough to just say it. If only I had simply just told you how I felt. I can't believe that all this time I've been wishing you would see me that way, when I could have just... Yeah, I wish I'd been brave enough to do that sooner. If I had only done it then, we could have spent so much more time doing this over and over and enjoying our lives together and not worrying about these stupid little fears, and You'd better kiss me again before I go off on another rant. I love you. No, I don't want to walk anymore. I want to stay here with you. And I want to walk forever as long as it's with you. I'm so confused. Nothing makes sense anymore except you, but I don't mind. I'm no longer confident as to where the future is going to take me, but I know that you're here with me, so I don't care. You're right. When I call you my kitty from now on, it'll mean my boyfriend. I like that. I like that a lot. My kitty. Yeah. It's definitely got a nice ring to it. Nope. It's different. It's very different from every other time I've ever said it. I've never said it like this before. My kitty. It's so much better now. So, kitty, let's say I win you a prize at skee ball and you buy me a corn dog, and then we'll see where the day takes us next. No, I'll win the prize. You've never been able to figure that game out. It is not rigged. It is not set up so Nekos can't win. But even if it was, don't you worry. I'll beat it for you. I'll protect you from the big bad skee ball machine. Yep. You can pay me in kisses. Screw the corn dogs. We're staying at skee ball until midnight.